Hello. This video is for entertainment purposes only. First of all, we should not even be having to talk about abortion because the U.S. Constitution protects only those who've been born. And this has not been born. Secondly, the Bible's only definition of life is that the soul enters with the first breath and leaves with the last. And it repeats that, and it's the only definition that the Bible offers for life. Roe v. Wade was decided not because they could not determine when a baby's heart was beating or a fetus's heart was beating. They could not decide when the soul entered the body, when that material, that all those fibers and glands and organs became an individual, became a real person. And I was born with psychic and healing abilities, and I can tell you, I have seen this. The soul of the child who is to be born does not travel inside the woman. And I saw this with my horse Duchess. She really, really wanted to be pregnant. I mean, she used to chase the geldings around the pasture whenever she was in season with her tail in the air. So I bred her, and afterwards I knew she was pregnant because I saw two lights above her, tiny little lights, a pink one and a blue one. And they were bright enough and big enough that I could see that, from a distance while she was playing. She's probably happy because she probably knew she was pregnant. But anyway, I think she was more intuitive than I am. And so I thought, well, I'll wait and see. And when Melchizedek, the colt, was born, I thought, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that wasn't, the soul. Maybe those were fairies. But then the veterinarian was looking at the afterbirth because they have to make sure it's all there. And he showed me that there was the beginning of a fetus, and it was about as big as his thumb. So she was carrying twins at one time. There is no fetus. There is no soul in a fetus. A fetus is not a person. A woman should have more rights than an egg, a fertilized egg. Also, the Supreme Court justices, the three new ones, they swore under oath that Roe v. Wade was codified law, had been codified into law, and that they insinuated or outright said that they would let it be, that it was codified law. If an attorney lies under oath, judges have that attorney disbarred. My personal belief is that these three justices should be impeached, removed from office. That's my opinion. My other observation is that the states that have the worst laws against abortion for women also have the fewest services for prenatal care, childbirth, and for babies after they've been born. And maybe some organizations could sue some of these states for not having insurance to take care of the lawsuits that come because the state made a woman who wanted to have an abortion not have an abortion, and she died. Or the baby had problems and needs care, extra care. These states are going to need insurance to take care of these children. They can't just put them into some obscure home with one or two people taking care of 50 babies. Nobody has thought this through. What we have is 6 judges who are imposing their religious opinion on the rest of America. And not every religion has the same view of pregnancy and when a baby comes into form, when it becomes a human being. When my daughter's dog Gracie died, Jennifer watched Gracie take her last breath, and she told me that Gracie's body changed. That if she had just been shown this body, she would not have identified this body as Gracie. The soul leaves, the body changes. With the first breath, the soul comes in, the body changes. And again, Roe v. Wade was decided that way because they could not determine when the soul entered the baby, whether it entered the fetus or what happened. They didn't read the Bible. The soul enters with the first breath and leaves with the last. Roe v. Wade was not decided because they didn't know when the heart beat. That's not the reason. A fetus has got living tissue, just like your liver or your kidneys have living tissue. So that's my opinion on Roe v. Wade, and I'm sure you have your own, and we are all welcome to share.